Year's celebration turns into a massacre in Turkey's largest city, Istanbul, this time targeting a popular nightclub around 1:15 local time. Reyna is located on the banks of the Bosphorus in the trendy Ortaköy district. It was hosting hundreds of people for a New Year's celebration. At least one assailant, believed to have been dressed in a Santa Claus costume, randomly opened fire after shooting and killing the police officer at the door. Media say some guests jumped into the cold waters of the Bosphorus to escape. The confusion of those inside still visible after.
I had my back turned. My husband suddenly told me to get on the floor. A man ran inside. 2 or 3 people started firing. Then there was this fog. I fainted at that moment until special forces took us out of there. They shot randomly. There were bodies lying on the floor.
The governor of Istanbul has called it a terrorist attack.
Bugün saat 1:15 sularında
At around 1:15 a.m, a terrorist attacked an entertainment venue using a firearm. The terrorist first shot and killed a police officer at the front, and then he fired at people in the venue who were only there to have fun on New Year's Eve.
2016 has been a terrible year for Turkey. The EU candidate country has seen over 15 attacks and an attempted coup. Some of the attacks have been blamed on so-called Islamic State and some on Kurdish PKK militants. According to Turkish state TV, more than 250 people have lost their lives in a year many Turks were eager to leave behind. As a result, public gatherings for New Year's Eve were already restricted, with around 17,000 police on duty and the country already nervous. But just as it entered 2017, Turkey was reminded once again that tight security cannot always prevent such a determined attack. Şeref İşler, BBC News.
Islamic State claimed responsibility on Monday for a New Year's Day mass shooting in a packed Istanbul nightclub that killed 39 people. The attack was carried out by a lone gunman who remains at large. The Islamic State statement says, quote, "In continuation of the blessed operations that Islamic State is conducting against the protector of the cross, Turkey, a heroic soldier of the caliphate struck one of the most famous nightclubs where the Christians celebrate their apostate holiday," end quote. It said the attack was revenge for Turkish military involvement in Syria. It continued, quote, "The apostate Turkish government should know that the blood of Muslims shed with airplanes and artillery fire will, with God's permission, ignite a fire in their own land," end quote. There was no immediate comment from Turkish officials.